Every single beast egg here can hatch a high-tier creature, but I walked straight to some abandoned stall and bought an egg everyone else had written off. People started laughing, asking if I was stupid, saying that kind of egg was just scraps for their weakest beasts. I just smirked, because I had awakened a god-tier beast cultivation system. Every piece of info on any beast egg appeared right before my eyes. What everyone saw as a trash egg, it was actually capable of hatching an ancient vermilion bird, a divine beast. Truth is, I never even needed to be here. It all started because my original awakened beast was an earth-tier Inkkillen, while my little brother only got some basic rock-skin pig. But my parents, who never hid their favoritism, didn't just force me to hand over the Inkkillen. They literally drained every drop of my blood essence and pumped it into my brother to boost his bond with it. They didn't care what that did to me. And the Inkkillen? It straight up betrayed me on the spot. Last life I let it happen because they were family. I went soft, and that was my biggest mistake. But when I opened my eyes again, I was back, right at the day of the awakening ceremony. In this world, everyone can awaken their own beast at 18 and use it to fight. I awakened the Inkkillen again. But this time, right as my parents started pressuring me, time froze, and I got bound to a god-tier beast cultivation system with the ability to read any beast and map out the fastest route to the divine tier. I was like, this is way too OP. But the Inkkillen acted like it felt nothing and walked straight to my brother's side. Fine. If you want to betray me, I don't need a disloyal dog anyway. But I wasn't about to let a beast with Killen bloodline go for free. I turned to my father and demanded 15 million, cold, hard, cash. Better to sell it than let them rip the contract away from me. I also told them I was cutting all ties with the Lin family, for good. Seeing I wasn't putting up a fight this time, they backed off. My brother dropped his blood onto the Inkkillen's head and sealed the contract. Watching him go crazy with joy, I just sneered inside. A measly earth-tier beast dares to betray its master? One day, I'll pay back every single thing I suffered in my last life. I took the money straight to Beast Egg Street, the gambling strip. Every egg here could hatch a beast you could bond with. I walked the whole strip and found nothing worth buying, just average beasts with zero potential. I was about to leave when a system notification snapped me back to attention. Vermilion bird, near death, fused with a mystic tier wood element beast for a 1% chance to reignite its divine flame and be reborn. Time froze again. The egg glowed and I was pulled into what felt like a mental space. The vermilion bird, one of the 4 mythical divine beasts. Even at 1%, that's a bet worth taking. But I couldn't let the vendor catch on, so I kept my cool and casually asked, "Hey old man, how much for the other eggs?" He glanced at me and said they were all duds. Take the whole basket for 10 grand. He even threw in a near-dead mystic tier wood beast for free. People nearby laughed at me, calling me an idiot. Said I just blew 10K on garbage. Rookie tax, they called it. But only I knew. This vermilion bird egg was the first stepping stone to my rise to godhood. The moment I got home, I dropped my blood into the egg. The bonding formation lit up, and suddenly my consciousness was pulled into a mysterious space. The egg cracked open, revealing a small girl with wings on her back, completely blazing red. Seeing her there, small and fragile, reminded me of myself in my last life. Right then, I swore I wouldn't let her end up like I did. She seemed to sense something, and slowly looked up at me. I activated the system to begin the fusion. Meanwhile, the Lord of Linzhou City, Sujan, suddenly felt a surge in his chest. He turned and saw a massive pillar of energy shooting up from within the city. His men reported the energy reading was off the charts, beyond any known Earth-tier beast. The city lord immediately figured it was a sign of a heaven-tier beast appearing. He deployed every patrol unit and ordered them to tear through the entire city if they had to. Find that beast. Because in 3 months, the 5-city tournament was coming. If Linzhou finished last again, they'd be demoted, resources cut in half, basically turned into someone else's puppet state. This heaven-tier beast might be their only shot at a comeback. Back on my end, I was staring at this tiny little bird in pure disbelief. I actually hit that 1%. The system pulled up the vermilion bird's full evolution path. Max stage, divine tier, Nanming Liefire vermilion bird. I figured I'd give her a name. Looking at that tiny little body. Little chick it is, she was clearly not feeling that name. So I laughed and switched it to Little You. Then I had the system map out the fastest leveling route for her. We headed to the Blackstone Mountains, packed with fire and life energy. With her Nirvana flame, she wiped out every monster in the area in no time. And the reason I was rushing? In 2 weeks, Linzhou City's annual new Beastmaster tournament was kicking off. The first place prize, an Earth-tier Earth Core Fire Lotus, was perfect for my beast. What I didn't expect was that my brother Lin Hao, riding on my Inkkillen, was already the tournament favorite. Everyone hyping him up. I couldn't care less. That was all built on what I gave him. I went to sign up, but I forgot I never registered my beast with the association. When I summoned her on the spot, 2 random competitors started talking trash. I didn't even bother. Little Yu, sitting on my shoulder, yanked them both into her divine aura, and the pressure alone made them piss themselves on the spot. My brother Lin Hao spotted me and got curious. But with the tournament about to start, he held off. What I didn't expect was the first match randomly pairing us together. As I stepped onto the field with Little Yu, I had no idea the City Lord's daughter, Su Qingshui, was watching every contestant closely. It had been over 2 weeks and City Lord Su Zhan still hadn't tracked down the Heaven-tier beast's owner. Su Qingshui was hoping this tournament might give her a lead. Cut to the fight. My opponent's beast was a Mystic Tier rank 6 Earth Splitter. Against that, Little Yu didn't even move. One glare, and she yanked its beast into her divine space. The thing nearly had its soul shattered. It bolted off the stage in full panic. The entire crowd just froze. People who knew their stuff guessed it was some kind of mental attack. Lin Hao watched and figured I was putting on a show. He had full faith in the Ink Killen's bloodline and wasn't scared of me at all. But up in the VIP box, Su Qingsui shot to her feet. Her own beast was trembling uncontrollably. This wasn't a mental skill. This was bloodline suppression at the soul level. A terrifying thought crossed her mind. Her beast was one of the strongest at the Earth tier. Little Yu and I swept through every round. Lin Hao did the same with my Ink Killen. But the crowd still wasn't buying me as a real contender. All my wins looked like mental attacks. I walked onto the field unbothered, ready to show what we could actually do. I thought I was about to get my revenge, but I'd overestimated this family's class. My brother stood in front of everyone and called me a loser whose own beast rejected him. His mom piled on, flipping the narrative, saying I was the ungrateful one, willing to cut off my own family over a beast. Little Yu immediately flew in front of me and shielded me with her wings. That hit different. Even if the whole world turns on me, at least this time, I'm not alone. Then Lin Hao made a public bet. If he lost, he'd give the Ink Killen back to me. If I lost, Little Yu was his. I said yes without hesitation. The bet is set. I now declare, the Linzhou City New Beast Master Tournament Finals have officially begun. Hehehe, you loser. Die already, trash? Shadow Killen Claw? Killen Bloodline?